Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to create BigCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission. So let's suppose I am an owner of an online boutique and I am collecting all my customers with the help of Cognito Forms. Now whenever there is a new form submission in Cognito Forms, I want to create that as a customer in my BigCommerce. Now doing this manually will be a very tedious and a time-consuming task. So I am going to completely automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Cognito Forms and BigCommerce. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build connection in such a way that whenever I receive new form submission in my Cognito Forms, that will be automatically created as a customer in my BigCommerce account. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to create BigCommerce customer on Cognito Form submission. For this, I have created an automation workflow with the help of Pabbly Connect and made connection between Cognito Forms and BigCommerce in a way that whenever I will receive new form submission in my Cognito Forms, it will be automatically created as a customer in my BigCommerce. So here to check this automation workflow, I am going to open my Cognito Forms and do a form submission, and if a customer is automatically created in my BigCommerce, this means this automation workflow is working completely fine. So here I am going to open my registration form. So this is my form by the name registration form in Cognito Forms, and I am going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is latest, my last name is user, my email address is latest44@pabblytudes.com, my phone number is this, and then my city is Indore. Now I am going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done my form submission, and a customer should be created by the same name and the email in my BigCommerce account. So let's open my BigCommerce account. So this is my BigCommerce account, and under this customers, I am going to refresh this page once. And here I can see that I have instantly created this latest user. The name was latest user, email address was latest44@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. Now this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to create BigCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Cognito Forms and BigCommerce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create BigCommerce customer on Cognito Forms submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create BigCommerce customer on Cognito Form submission, which means whenever there will be a new Cognito Form submission, a customer will be automatically created in my BigCommerce account, which means whenever there will be Cognito Form submission, this complete workflow here will get triggered. because trigger says when this happens. So when Cognito Form submission happens and then action says do this, then create BigCommerce customer. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Cognito Forms. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new entry. Now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and Cognito Forms for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Pabbly Connect with Cognito Forms. So reading this help desk, I am going to make this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Cognito Forms account. So this is my Cognito Forms account, and these are the forms that have been created. I am going to work on this registration form. So I am going to click on this registration form. And now over here in this build option on the left hand side, I can see all the options. Here I am going to turn on this button of post JSON data to our website, and these fields will appear in front of me. Now under this submit entry endpoint, I have to first remove the previously existing webhook URL, then go back to Pabbly Connect, copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here, and then I simply have to click on this save. Now here the changes have been saved, and we have added the webhook URL that we were provided in Pabbly Connect here in this form. Now moving back to Pabbly Connect, over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I need to open my form, this particular form in which I have made the webhook setup, and then I am going to submit a form. Now if Pabbly Connect capture that response over here in this workflow, this means the setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Cognito Forms and Pabbly Connect, that is successful. So I'll go back to my form, and over here I have to click on this publish, and then I'll be provided with a link to this form. So I'm going to open this arrow, and then I'm going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So let's say my first name is new, my last name is user, my email address is new567@pabblytudes.com, then my mobile number is this, and then the city is, let's say, Bhopal, and then I'm going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done my form submission, and all these details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So let's open my workflow, and if I scroll down, I can see that I have instantly received the response. The phone number that we just added was this one. The first name was new, last name was user. Email address was new567@pabblytudes.com, and this was the city. Here, as soon as I have done the form submission, I have received all the response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Cognito Forms, that is successful. Now moving on to the next step, whenever I receive a Cognito Form submission, I want to create that as a customer in my BigCommerce. So here in my action application, I am going to take BigCommerce. And then in my action event, as I want to create a customer, I am going to select that. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, we have to enter all these details. So the first one is client ID, and then the access token, and then the store hash key. So following this help desk, I am going to enter my store hash key, and for that I have to open my BigCommerce account. So this is my BigCommerce account, and on the top I can see this URL. So I am going to copy this IFGQ and then paste that over here. So this is the particular which is my hash key as written in this help desk. Now I have to get the access token and the client ID, and for that I am going to click on this hyperlink given over here. Now as I click on this hyperlink, I can see this page, and I have to click on this create API account, and then have to select my token type. So I want to select this as V2 V3 API token, and then I have to name this. So let's say the name is testing 123, and then I have to select this modification. So here I want to modify the content, checkout content, customer login, information setting, marketing, orders, order transaction. Then let's select some more options, and then after selecting all these options, I have to click on this save. Now here I am provided with the client ID, the client secret, and the access token, which I need to copy and paste that over here, and then I have to copy my client ID and then paste that over here, and then I have to click on this save. So here BigCommerce is connected with Pabbly Connect and I have to enter all these details. So the first one is that I have to enter the first name, and I'm not going to enter this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here, as we can see, that I have received the response from Cognito Forms, and when I click on this first name, I can see this Cognito Forms, and when I click on this, I can see all the response that I have received from there. Now I need to enter my first name, which was new, and then I have to enter my last name, which was user, and then I have to enter the email address. So the email address was new567@pabblytudes.com. I have not received the response for the company, and as this is not a required field, I can skip this. If you have received the response, you can enter following the same process. I have received the response for the phone, so phone number was this one, and in the notes I simply want to add the city, which was Bhopal. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. And here I can see that I have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Now I need to open my BigCommerce account and check whether I have created this customer there or not. So let's open my BigCommerce account. Here, this is the app dashboard of BigCommerce. On the left hand side where I can see this customers, I have to click on this view. And then I can see that I have instantly and automatically created this customer. Also, the name was new user, email address was new567@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number that we added. So now to check this automation workflow one last time, I am going to open my registration form and do another form submission with another details. So let's say my first name is admin, my last name is user, my email address is admin89@pabblytudes.com, then my phone number is this, and then the city is Bhopal, and now I'm going to click on this submit. Here I have successfully done my form submission, and I am going to open my BigCommerce account and check whether this customer has been created there or not. Let's go back, let's refresh this page once, and here I can see that I have created this admin user. The name was admin user, email address was admin89@pabblytudes.com, and this was the phone number. Now to summarize, we took Cognito Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We made the form submission and received the response over here in this workflow. After that, we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the customer as soon as we received the response in Cognito Forms. So we took BigCommerce as our action application where we made connection after adding all the details with Pabbly Connect and simply entered all these details with the help of mapping. Clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as these customers been created in my BigCommerce. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between Cognito Forms and BigCommerce with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.